going to do one of the fastest desserts around, and this is just plain fun because it has protein in it. It's fresh. I'm going to take 2 bananas. So they have a little bit of brown spots on it. It means they're a little softer to work with. I don't like to use, for this particular recipe, a banana that is kind of green. Whoops, I forgot to get my blade for the food processor. As you can see, I don't have a real up-to-date food processor. I just take the banana and I break it into pieces. Peel the second one. Sometimes when bananas are getting a little bit older, to save them, I'll just break them into pieces and put them in a Ziploc bag and throw them in the freezer, and they can be used for smoothies or all sorts of things. So 2 bananas. And I'm going to put it in the food processor. Okay, that's kind of turning into banana mush, and that's what we want it to do. Throw away these peelings. And to keep your bananas from turning brown, I take a little bit. Now, I could use regular lemon and squeeze it, but for tonight I'm just going to use lemon juice with all the stinking additives in it.
Alternately, you could use lime.
Yeah, lime too. And I'm just going to whir that around. Lemon or lime keeps the banana from turning brown. Now I've got quite a mixture. It's just, I do have some pieces in there, but it's mostly just, I'm going to push this down because I want to get those pieces taken care of too. And the next thing I'm going to put in is, this is called silken light tofu, and it's non-GMO. It is...
organic if it's non-GMO.
Is it organic?
Should be.
Okay. And I just take my kitchen shears and I cut it on these little tabs. On one end. It's kind of leaking some water and stuff, but it's not as much in water as... I guess I should do it this way. It's not as much in water as the regular tofu is. Silken works good if you're making something like vegan mayonnaise. There's a lot of good recipes out there for vegan mayonnaise. I suppose that should be another thing that we should make. But have you guessed what I'm making yet? I'm going to take a little bit of vanilla extract and just kind of give a little bit of a shake on there, not very much. And I'd like to have a little bit of, I'm going to use a little bit of agave because that is usually very good for, and I'd say, you know, not a lot, but just kind of squirt it in. And now I'm going to blend this all up. Idea why this thing is lifting right off the thing. I've never had that happen before. Good thing this has a safety catch. Now I'm going to take this because I have a couple of parts of the tofu that did not totally break up into consistency. And as with anything else, when you're using a food processor or anything else, if you really need to read the directions on how your food processor works, and you have to be very careful because you can get hurt with something like this. I'm making. I think that's about right. I am going to take a clean spoon and taste to see this is the way I want it. Oh, this is perfect. Has a good banana flavor, some sweetness and a little bit of tartness. Sweetness from the agave and some tartness from the lemon juice. And a little bit of in between from the vanilla extract. And now I'm going to pour this in a bowl. And when I put this in the refrigerator, I'm going to put it in there for maybe an hour or two. This will set up and it will be like banana pudding. Only it's better than any banana pudding you're going to get out of a package, and it goes a whole lot faster, and it's probably about the same or cheaper than getting all the chemicals and stuff. And what's nice about this recipe is when you're using tofu, it gives you protein also. Let me go rinse this off. Okay, and I'm going to get some more of this out of here. What I'm going to do then, because I happen to like coconut, some people don't, some people just like this the way it is. So that was one package of the silken, and let's see, it's 12.3 ounces and 2 bananas, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of 100% pure vanilla extract. It has no corn syrup and it's gluten-free. And also some organic raw blue agave. So the agave was for sweetening, vanilla is somewhat in between. And this is from our neighborhood co-op. It's unsulfured, unsweetened, shredded coconut. And I like to just sprinkle some on here depending on how much you like. And then I just fold it in. And you can do something like put like a chocolate sauce or something on top of this, or some chocolate sprinkles or whatever when you go to serve it. But I like to mix the coconut in. And if you would like, you can even use this for a pie filling. And slice some bananas once you've kind of sprinkled some lemon juice on the bananas to keep them from turning brown. And mix the bananas into your pudding, and you've got banana cream pie. And that's all from Lori's Kitchen. Hey, the banana pudding's all done and ready to eat.
Okay.
I put a little chocolate sauce on mine because I like it that way, but I know you don't. So
Yeah, it just depends, but...
So what I did was I just garnished it with fresh bananas and a little bit of coconut on the top, even though there's coconut inside the pudding. What do you think?
Good.
I am partial to the chocolate. And I cheated. I used Hershey's syrup because that's a vegan thing. It has no milk products in it. Probably isn't so great for you, but a little bit of cheating every once in a while is fun.
This is good.
And it's filling because it's made with tofu. Didn't have to bake it or anything. Just let it sit up in the fridge. And because it is a tofu base or soy base, it's got protein in it. So it actually fills you up better.
Well, everything has protein in it, but soy has quite a few amino acids.
Right.